Good evening, ladies and gentlemen,
Good evening, Mr. President.
and a happy Valentine's Day to you all.
Ooh.
I hope you all had something nice today. I did. Had a chocolate, what do they call it? Pain au chocolat, breakfast in bed this morning. It was very nice. So I'm going to start tonight to read you a letter that I received a couple of weeks ago. And as you know, last year nature meant that he enjoyed his individual achievements. However, the club's success always gave him massive satisfaction. I hope that you are all settling into the new home well at Norman Park. I know that Richard would have been very supportive. I will look forward to visiting sometime soon to support a club event or a match. Sending my heartfelt good wishes to you, the club members that remember us, as well as those up and coming members of the future. With very best wishes, Ali Coles. So,
Very nice.
I thought you would all appreciate that. That was very kind of her to write that. So on to the athletics reports. I'm catching up still with the South of England Indoor Under 20 and Senior Championships. The results take a little while to come through. We had quite a few athletes taking part, so I'm just going to concentrate on the medalists, though we did have a good crop of other PBs and other good results as well. So Kieran Gowan-Wade was second in the senior men's 60 metres with a PB. Jodie Self was first in the under 20 women's 60 metre hurdles. Rico Cottrell was third in the senior men's 60 metre hurdles. Zuriel and Enwa Grugwu was second in the under 20 men's 400. Morgan Squibb second in the senior women's 800. Daisy Snell was first in the under 20 women's long jump. Shannon Hibbert was first in the senior women's triple jump. Emmanuel Dodu was third in the senior men's triple jump. Sophie Dowson was third in the senior women's pole vault. Ethan Kitteridge was second in the senior men's pole vault. And Oscar Whitcomb was first in the under 20 men's pole vault, also with the PB. And then last weekend, up in Sheffield, we had the England Athletics under 20s, under 17s and under 15 indoor championships. And again, because we had a lot of people competing, I'm just going to mention the medalists, who were Max Clark, who came third in the under 17 men's 60 metres with a PB and a new club record of 6 metres 88. Piers Spencer Sims, who was third in the under 15 boys 60 metres with a PB and a new club record of 7.25. Faith Akimbiliji came second in the under 20 women's 60 metres with a PB. Daniel Goriola was first in the under 20 men's 60 metre hurdles with a PB and new club record of 7.66. Charlie Platt was second in the under 17 men's pole vault. Ella Brooker third in the under 15 women's pole vault. Oscar Whitcomb second in the under 20 men's pole vault. Daisy Snell was second in the under 20 women's long jump with a PB, and Chi Chi Ukpe was second in the under 17 women's triple jump with a PB and new club record of 12 metres 36. Cleo Agupong won the under 20 women's shot put, and Amelia Desi was third in the under 15 women's shot put. So congratulations to all the athletes, and a big thank you to the coaches, parents and supporters who make these performances possible. Well done, everyone. Now I'm going to stay indoors because we've got news of more club records at Lee Valley on Sunday in the Eastern Masters and Veterans Championships. Helen Godsall set 2 new V70 club records. She ran 60 metres in 9.34 and she ran 200 metres in 31.87, which beat the previous club record by more than 18 seconds. So, well done, Helen. I've got a feeling that might stand for a while. And then moving outdoors to the Kent Cross Country League at Norman Park on Saturday. It was a rather nice day for cross country. It wasn't wet, it was quite mild. I was working on the finish funnel. It was a very enjoyable experience, just watching the people come in. And although there are no hills on our course, there was a lot of mud, which I think people appreciated. Only the 2 races, the senior men and the senior women. I'm going to take the men first. Micah Evans was 9th overall and the second Masters runner home, and with Kevin Finney in 18th, Graham Luger in 20th and Tom Desbury in 33rd, The men were fourth in the 4-to-score team match, and with Gregory Ball, Leo De Bruin, Luca Ercoloni, Paul Sharp, Gregory Firth, Philip Bunn, Ian Scott and Darren Cornet, they were also fourth in the 12-to-score match. And that meant that at the end of the season, our senior men finished fourth in both the 4-to-score and 12-to-score competitions overall the whole season. Micah Evans was third overall in the Masters competition, and Luca Ercolani was second in the M50 category. Moving on to the senior women, well, the women were absolutely brilliant on Saturday, as they have been throughout the season. On Saturday, Chloe Sharp was first, Millie Smith was second, and Jess Keane was third, which of course meant they won the 3-to-score team match. And with Caris Firth in 5th, Carol Coulon in 6th, and Jenny Butler in 13th, they also won the 6-to-score match by a massive 173 points from Beckenham Roadrunners. Yeah. At the end of the season, this meant that they won the overall 3-to-score team competition. Unfortunately, there was one match when we only managed to get 5 women running, so we missed out on the 6-to-score. I think I have no doubt we would have won that if we'd managed 6 on the day. And then individually, there were also overall season trophies for Carol Coulon, who was first in the Masters W45 category and first in the senior women's category. So well done, Carol. This is a fantastic achievement, and combined with the successes earlier in the season for the junior runners in the league, it puts the club right at the top of cross country in Kent, and personally I can't wait for the Nationals on Saturday week. And as well as this is a good moment, as well as congratulating the athletes, to thank the club members who've marshalled and helped with officiating the match on Saturday, and to thank the team managers who've organised things throughout the season, and our coaches and supporters who have helped the runners to achieve these successes. On parkrun on Saturday, 45 members running at 18 different parkruns, obviously down on the usual numbers because lots of people were here for the Kent Cross Country League. And the best performance of the weekend was Luca Maloney Pedro. He was our only top 3 finisher, coming third at Bromley. Tony Pontifex retained his place as furthest heathen from the clubhouse. He was running at Kanisna in South Africa. I will then, before I go on to the upcoming events, I wanted to say a particular thank you to Bob Cliff and I suspect John Turner as well for putting up more photographs in the clubhouse. We've now got a good selection of photographs of our senior, there's John there, of our senior women athletes who've represented the club incredibly well over the years, and we have the board featuring a tribute to Dina as well has gone up, so that's making things look a lot better. Upcoming events, I've already mentioned Saturday week the 24th of February, the National Cross Country Championships at Telford. Claire Austridge has told me she'll be sending out details for the coach trip for those of us who are travelling up by coach, if she hasn't already done so, so I look forward to seeing people on the coach on the way up. On Saturday the 9th is the CAU Intercounties Cross Country at Woollerton Park, Nottingham. On the 16th of March we will have, I'm sure, lots of our youngsters running at the English Schools Cross Country at Pontefract. On the 17th of March we have the mob match with SLH and Orion here at Norman Park, which will be a Bennett Cup run. And then Saturday 23rd of March, the club closing 5-mile handicap, which is the final Bennett Cup race of the season. And the same day, the club's AGM, which will have other events on the day, of which more in due course.
And club photo.
Yes, it will include club photo, and I think there's a couple of other things lined up as well, isn't there?
Oh, very.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right, not yet.
Mystery, but exciting. Yeah.
Now, I have a slightly unusual bonus ball announcement, because last week not all the numbers were sold, and guess what? The bonus ball number that came up was one of the unsold ones. So our bonus ball organiser and treasurer have decided that the fairest thing to do would be to split the prize money between the people who picked the numbers either side. So the winning number would have been 34, but I have in my hand some money, which is half the normal prize money, for the person who picked number 35, which is Drew Grace.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Oh, you're very welcome. A small thing, but there we go. That is it from me. If anybody else has any other news to share, I'd be happy to have it. I'm taking silence as a no, in which case, good evening.